Here are 6 tips for how to pick a good watermelon that's ripe and sweet, gathered from lots of conversations with produce people, farmers, and personal experience. If you know how to check for things like the field spot, it makes the selection process much easier. Picking out a watermelon at the grocery store was always a semi-anxiety-plagued experience for me when I didn't know what I was looking for. If you pick a bad one, you're stuck with 15 to 20 whopping pounds of watermelon terribleness. And then your options are to either force yourself to eat this yucky watermelon or throw it away, and both are less than desirable options. There have been a few times where I ended up throwing it out because it tasted like a crunchy watermelon rind cucumber, and no one in my family would eat it. My goal today is to help you pick sweet, ripe watermelons because I know how disappointing it is to get home, take your first bite of some sort of produce you buy, only to find out it isn't good. All the tips here are tidbits I have gathered from personal experience and lots of conversations with produce people and farmers. How to pick a good watermelon. Tip 1. Find the field spot. If you don't even read the other tips, I find this as the biggest indicator of a good watermelon. The field spot is a creamy spot on the outside, and it's where the watermelon was resting on the ground. The field spot should be a yellowish creamy color, like shown with my watermelon. Tip 2. Pick a dull-looking watermelon. A shiny appearance indicates an underripe melon. This applies to honeydew melons too. Tip 3. Knock on it with your knuckles. Your knuckles should bounce off the melon, and the surface should be pretty hard, firm. You will get a dull thud if the flesh is soft, which indicates it's starting to spoil. Tip 4. Get the heaviest one for its size. This applies to juice, but you want to pick the watermelon that is the heaviest one for its size. That means there's more water in it. Tip 5. Check for a uniform shape. Some watermelons are round, some are oval, and either is fine. But if there are irregular bumps, this indicates the melon may have gotten inconsistent amounts of sun or water. Tip 6. Look for the sugar spots and pollination points. This tip was emailed to me many months ago by Tom, a produce manager for a major grocery chain. If you see black spots on the melon, as pictured above, this is where sugar is seeping out and indicates a sweet melon. Also, if you see dots in a line, not a scratch, these are pollination points, and the more of them the better. I've been looking for these every time I pick up a melon and have had great luck with it in addition to the other tips. That's how to pick a good watermelon. Hopefully it's useful, and don't forget to subscribe to the Horace Walker channel so you don't miss other important information, and have a nice day.